Right now, there are three sentences sitting in front of every intermediate English learner. I was doing my homework. I had done my homework. I have done my homework. Three sentences, three different tenses. And for most learners, they all feel exactly the same. That is the problem. And today, it ends.
Sarah, I have to be honest. When I see had done and have done side by side, my brain genuinely cannot tell them apart. They look almost identical. One word is different. How is that one word supposed to change everything?
It changes the entire time relationship of the sentence, where you are standing in time, what happened when. And by the end of this episode, you will feel that difference. Not just know the rule, but actually feel it.
There is a timeline trick coming later in this episode, a way of visualizing all three tenses on one line that makes the whole thing click permanently. We are giving it to you in this episode. But first, the foundations.
By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what was doing does, and when a past action needs the ing form. You will know what have done does, and why it connects the past to right now. And you will know what had done does, and how it shows something happened before another past event. Three tenses, three jobs, zero confusion after this. Before we start, which of these three causes you the most trouble? Was doing, had done, or have done? Write it in the comments right now. We read every single one. Your answer tells us exactly where to focus for future episodes, too.
And subscribe to Talk Sarah Daily if you have not already. A brand new English lesson every single day. Free. Let's go.
Three tenses. Let's take them one by one. Was doing. This is the past continuous tense, and the single best way to understand it is this. Was doing is a frozen moment. You take a specific moment in the past, you press pause, and was doing shows you what was happening inside that frozen moment.
A frozen moment in the past. I like that image.
Think about a photograph. You take a photo at exactly 8 o'clock last night. What was happening at that exact second? That is was doing. At 8 o'clock last night, I was watching television. The action was in progress, happening, unfinished at that moment.
The action was not completed. It was mid-flow.
Exactly. Was doing shows an action that started before a past moment, was still happening at that moment, and continued after. The moment you describe is inside the action, not at the end of it. I was cooking dinner when the phone rang. Cooking started before the phone rang. Cooking was still happening when the phone rang. The phone call landed in the middle of something already in progress.
So, was doing is always the background action, the thing that was already happening.
Perfect way to say it. Was doing sets the scene. It is the background, the canvas. Another action, usually a shorter, completed action, happens on top of it.
Let me try. She was sleeping when I arrived.
Brilliant. She was mid-sleep when your arrival happened. Sleep is the background. Was doing. Your arrival is the interrupting event. Simple past.
They were having dinner when the lights went out.
Perfect. Dinner was in progress. Was doing. Lights going out. Simple past interruption. The scene is set beautifully.
Now, how do we form was doing?
Was or were plus the verb with ing. For I, he, she, it, was. For you, we, they, were. I was working. She was running. They were talking. We were laughing.
And was never stands alone. I was work? Wrong. You always need the ing.
Always the ing. The combination is what creates the past continuous meaning. Was alone is just the past of be. Was plus ing becomes the action in progress.
What about questions?
What were you doing at 9 o'clock last night? That is a common question asking about someone's frozen moment.
Perfect. asking what action was in progress at a specific past time. What was she doing when you called? Were they studying? Wasn't he sleeping? All past continuous questions, asking about ongoing past action.
There is another use of was doing that is slightly different. Talking about a repeated past action that felt annoying, like he was always leaving the door open.
Very good. Was plus always plus ing can express a repeated action in the past that caused irritation. She was always interrupting in meetings. They were always arriving late. The always signals it was a habit, and the was doing adds a slight emotional edge, a feeling of frustration or complaint.
So was doing has two jobs: frozen moment in progress and annoying repeated past habit with always.
Two jobs, both about actions that felt ongoing, not completed.
Here is the key question for everyone listening. Can you think of something you were doing at a specific time yesterday? Write yesterday at time I was doing something in the comments. One real sentence. We want to see your frozen moments.
That is your was doing. A snapshot, a pause button on the past. Hold that image, because now we need to talk about what connects the past to the present. And that is a completely different tense with a completely different job.
Have done. This is the present perfect tense, and the name tells you everything. Present perfect. Not just past. Present. That word is the key to this entire tense.
Present perfect. So even though the action happened in the past, the present matters?
The present matters enormously. Have done creates a bridge. Something happened in the past, and that past action is still relevant, still connected, still alive in some way right now.
Can you show me that with an example?
Imagine you are at a restaurant. Someone offers you more bread. You say, "No, thank you. I have eaten." You are not saying "I ate," which would be simple past, just a past fact. You are saying "have eaten," which means the eating happened and the result of that eating is relevant right now. You are full. Now, the past action has a present consequence.
The past action changes your present situation.
That is the heart of have done. Always ask, does this past action affect right now? If yes, have done is the natural choice.
I have finished the report, meaning the report is done and available now.
Perfect. The finishing happened in the past, but the consequence, a completed report, exists right now.
She has broken her leg. She broke it in the past, and the broken leg is affecting her right now.
Exactly. Present consequence. Now, have done has three main uses, and understanding all three makes the tense complete.
Let's go through them.
Use 1. Life experiences. Things you have done at some point in your life, without specifying exactly when. I have been to Japan. He has tried sushi. Have you ever ridden a horse? These are experiences in your personal history. The when does not matter. The experience itself matters. This is why we use have done and not simple past here.
I have seen that film. I have that experience in my life. I don't need to say when.
Exactly. Use 2. Very recent past with present relevance. Something that just happened and the result is visible or important right now. I have just made tea. Would you like some? She has just left. You missed her by 1 minute. He has just called. He wants to speak to you. The just signals how recent it is.
I have just finished. Perfect timing.
Natural and very common. Use 3. Duration up to now. Something that started in the past and continues up to this present moment. I have lived in this city for 10 years. She has worked at the company since 2019. We have been friends for a long time. The action or state started in the past and is still true now.
Now, there is one critical rule about have done that learners keep breaking.
Yes, and this rule removes so much confusion. Have done cannot be used with specific past time references. You cannot say, I have finished yesterday. She has called last Tuesday. I have eaten this morning. That last one is only possible if the morning is still now. Once the time is finished and in the past, use simple past.
So, I finished yesterday. Simple past, because yesterday is over.
Always. Yesterday, last week, in 2020, at 3 o'clock, these are finished time references. They need simple past. Have done lives in unfinished time. Today, this week, this year, in my life, recently, just, already, yet, ever, never.
Those little words, already, yet, ever, never, just, they are have done signals. When you see them, have done is almost always the right choice.
Write that down. Already, yet, ever, never, just signals. Now, write a have done sentence in the comments. Something you have done recently that affects you right now. One real sentence from your life.
And hold on to everything we just covered, because what comes next is the tense that trips up even B2 learners, had done. And its relationship with have done is the thing nobody explains clearly enough.
Had done. Past perfect simple. And this is the tense that lives furthest back in time. If was doing is a frozen past moment and have done bridges the past to now, had done goes one step further back. It describes something that was completed before another past event.
Before another past event. So you were describing the past of the past.
Exactly. There are two past moments. Moment A, further back. Moment B, more recent. Had done describes moment A. Simple past describes moment B. Had done always happened first.
Can you put that into a sentence?
By the time she arrived, I had already finished dinner. Two past moments. She arriving, that is moment B, simple past. Finishing dinner, that happened before she arrived. That is moment A, had done. The dinner was completely finished before the arrival. Had done makes that sequence clear.
Without had done, we might not know which happened first.
Precisely. And this is the entire job of had done, to clarify sequence, to signal which past event came first when both events are in the past. When I arrived at the station, the train had already left. The leaving happened first, had left. The arriving happened second, simple past.
He told me he had seen the film before.
Perfect. He spoke to you, past. He had seen the film before that conversation, at an even earlier time. Had done for the earlier event. Very natural.
Now, the critical distinction everyone needs. Had done versus have done. Because they look almost identical. One word different. Had versus have. But the meaning shifts completely.
This is the moment. The timeline trick I promised at the start. Picture a line. On the far left, the furthest past. In the middle, a past moment. On the right, now.
Had done sits on the far left, before the middle past moment. Have done sits between the middle past moment and now, connected to the present. Was doing sits at the middle past moment itself, frozen and in progress.
So the same verb, done, with different helpers, creates completely different positions on the timeline.
Had plus done equals furthest past, before another past moment. Have plus done equals past connected to now. That helper word, had versus have, moves the action to a completely different position in time.
I had eaten before she arrived. Eating happened furthest back, before her arrival.
Had eaten, past perfect. Sequence is clear.
I have eaten. Eating happened in the past, and I am full right now.
Have eaten, present perfect. Present consequence.
Same past participle. Eaten. completely different helpers, completely different time positions.
And the signals for had done are different from have done signals. Had done loves these words. When, before, after, by the time, already, because. These words set up a sequence. By the time he called, I had already left. After she had finished, she went to bed. When I arrived, they had already started.
And have done loves ever, never, just, already, yet, recently, since, for.
Both use already, but in different contexts. I have already eaten, past connected to now, relevant right now. I had already eaten when she invited me to dinner, past before another past moment.
If you have made it to this point, and you clearly have, you now understand something that most intermediate learners never fully grasp: the 3 tense past system. Take a second. That is real progress. And what comes next, the mistakes section, is where it all becomes bulletproof.
Mistakes. Real ones. Every single mistake in this section comes from real learners, and correcting them is where the knowledge becomes permanent.
Mistake 1?
Using have done with a finished past time reference. I have finished the project yesterday. This is one of the most common errors at intermediate level. Yesterday is finished. It is a closed past time. Have done cannot live there. The correct sentence is, I finished the project yesterday. Simple past. Once you name a finished time, yesterday, last week, in 2022, at noon, the tense must be simple past.
I have seen that film last month. Wrong. I saw that film last month. Right.
Always. If the time is closed and finished, simple past. Period. No exceptions.
Mistake 2?
Confusing had done and have done in written work. I had done my homework, so I can relax. This is wrong. Had done is past before past. If the consequence is happening now, I can relax. The past action is connected to now. That means have done. I have done my homework, so I can relax. Had done needs another past moment to be before. Have done connects to the present.
If you feel yourself in the present, have done. If you are describing something before another past event, had done.
Mistake 3, using the wrong past participle with had or have. I had went to the shops before she arrived. Went is the simple past of go, not the past participle. The past participle of go is gone. I had gone to the shops before she arrived. Similarly, I have saw that film. Saw is simple past of see. The past participle is seen. I have seen that film.
The irregular verbs are the trap. Go, went, gone. See, saw, seen. Write, wrote, written. Had and have always need the third column, the past participle, never the simple past form.
Mistake 4, I was doing my homework when I have realized something. Wrong. You cannot combine was doing with have done in one sentence like this. The interrupting action in a was doing sentence uses simple past, not present perfect. I was doing my homework when I suddenly realized something. Simple past for the interruption, always.
Was doing for the background, simple past for the interruption. Never mix was doing with have done in the same moment.
Mistake 5, forgetting the helper verb with was doing. She doing her homework when I arrived. Wrong. Was is not optional. She was doing her homework when I arrived. The was carries the past meaning. Without it, the sentence does not work.
Was doing. 3 parts. Was, the verb, the ing. Remove any one and the tense breaks.
5 mistakes, 5 fixes. You are building something real here.
Practice time. Say each answer out loud before Leo confirms it. Your voice producing the language is the difference between knowing and using. Ready?
Ready.
Situation 1. You are describing what was happening when your friend called last night. I. Cooking dinner when you called. Options. A. Was doing. B. Had done. C. Have done. D. Was.
A. Was doing. I was cooking dinner when you called. Background action in progress. Interrupted by the call. Past continuous.
Perfect. Situation 2. Your colleague asks if the report is ready. You finished it an hour ago and it is available right now. Yes. The report. Here it is. Options. A. Was finishing. B. Had finished. C. Have finished. D. Finished.
C. Have finished. I have finished the report. Past action, present consequence. The report exists and is usable now.
Exactly. Situation 3. You arrive at a party and your friend tells you about something that happened before you arrived. Everyone already eaten when you arrived. Options. A. Was eating. B. Had already eaten. C. Have eaten. D. Eaten.
B. Had already eaten. Everyone ate. That was before I arrived. 2 past moments. The eating came first. Had done.
Spot on. Situation 4. Someone asks about your life experience with a specific activity. You ever skydiving? Options. A. Did go. B. Were doing. C. Have done. D. Had done.
C. Have done.
Have you ever done skydiving? Life experience question. Present perfect with ever, always have done.
Beautiful. Situation 5. You describe what was happening when you noticed something unusual. Blank. I. Blank. Walking home when I noticed the lights were off. Options. A. Have been. B. Had. C. Was. D. Am.
C. Was. I was walking home when I noticed the lights were off. Was plus the ing form. Background action. Interrupted by noticing.
5 for 5. Write your score in the comments, and then write one original sentence for each of the 3 tenses. 3 sentences, your own life, your own English. That is the real test.
Real practice makes real progress. Always.
What an episode! Leo, do all 3 tenses feel like separate tools now? Not 3 versions of the same thing?
Completely separate. And the thing that finally made it click for me was the timeline image. Was doing, frozen in the middle of the past. Had done, further back, before another past moment. Have done, bridging the past to right now.
That timeline is the key. Let's do the final summary, because one more clear pass makes everything permanent.
Main point 1, was doing is the past continuous. It shows an action that was in progress, frozen at a specific past moment. It is the background action, the scene setter. It needs was or were plus the ing form. I was reading when she called. Use it for past actions in progress and interrupted moments.
Main point 2. Have done is the present perfect. It bridges the past and the present. The past action still matters now. It has a consequence or relevance right now. It needs have or has plus the past participle. Watch for its signal words: already, yet, ever, never, just, since, for. Never use it with finished past times like yesterday or last week.
Main point 3. Had done is the past perfect. It shows an action that was completed before another past event. It is the furthest back tense. It needs had plus the past participle. Watch for its signal words: by the time, when, before, after, already.
It makes sequence clear when two things both happened in the past.
The golden sentence that holds all three. I was reading a book. I had read the first chapter already when I realized I have read this before. 3 tenses, 1 story, 3 different positions in time.
Your reflection question today. Which of these 3 tenses do you think you will use differently starting tomorrow? Write that in the comments. Be specific. Specific answers become specific improvements.
And if this episode helped you, please like this video, share it with one person who struggles with past tenses, and subscribe to Talk Sarah Daily. We are here every single day.
You were confused about these tenses. You have just fixed that, and you will never look at them the same way again.
That is real progress. We are proud of you.
See you next time.